the Harlem Globetrotters force an overtime, or are they going to choke it? Don't give it to the professor. Don't give it. They give it to Julius. Julius, corner three. He pulled Tatum. Clock winding down. 4 seconds left. He's not moving. He's just going to pull a contested shot. He's not him. He's not Kobe. He's not him. Harlem Globetrotters versus the NBA. I've gotten rid of the Houston Rockets. They are now the Globetrotters, and let me introduce you to our roster. Now, Wilt Chamberlain actually played for the Harlem Globetrotters in real life, so that is why he is here. Julius Erving just seems like a player who would have been a part of the Harlem Globetrotters, so he's on our squad. One of the greatest ball-handling point guards in NBA history, Allen Iverson. Of course, he's going to be here. Now, this is taking place in the modern day, so I didn't want to include Kyrie because I would have had to take Kyrie off the Nets, and I want Harlem Globetrotters versus the NBA, not Harlem Globetrotters plus Kyrie versus his former team. Vince Carter is here because he's the greatest dunker of all time. I feel like he would put on one hell of a show as a Harlem Globetrotter. Connie Hawkins is another NBA player who actually played for the Harlem Globetrotters in real life. To say he was before my time is an understatement, so if I don't make a lot of Connie Hawkins references in this video, well, you know why. Another player who's one of the best dribblers of all time between crossovers, step backs, all of it. Jamal Crawford, had to put him on the team. He's like the street ball NBA guy. White Chocolate's Jason Williams is here. Now, no, he's not the greatest passer in the world, but he's one of the flashiest passers the game has ever seen. Boban is here because 1, I couldn't get rid of him. I didn't want to lose him. 2, I feel like the Harlem Globetrotters are kind of like the circus of sports. And no offense to Boban, but he's a 7'4" man with a goofy looking face and a very confusing name to English speakers. So he fits right in the circus. Welcome to the team. And then we also got the professor, the guy who does all those dribble moves on Instagram. He's a 73 overall, one of the worst players on our team, but he had to have a spot because he isn't in the NBA and he's not really an all-time he's just a cool dribbler. I don't know why I included him. I mean, I know why. It's because he can dribble. If you can look at our jerseys. They're beautiful. Shout out to Uncle Sam. He would probably love them. Now, I assume the team's going to do really good. Going to do a 5-year simulation, see what the Globetrotters do. So, although in this very first season, they're probably going to dominate, the second season, third season, fourth, all the following seasons, I'm going to make a little adjustments to the draft classes so that we get more talent and the Globetrotters aren't too unstoppable. Well, we lost our first game against the Miami Heat by 10. Wilt had 29 and 18. Julius Erving had 23, 8 and 7. And everybody else, well, did nothing. Vince Carter shot 4 for 15 and Allen Iverson shot 3 for 10. So yeah, they might have sold the game. Oladipo had 19. He was the second leading scorer. I would have thought it was like playoff Jimmy Butler where he plays the whole game, drops 42 points, but no, he shot 3 for 12. Luka did not give a damn about the Globetrotters because he averaged 36, 12, and 11. Wilt is your rookie of the year. I don't know if I'd call him a rookie, but whatever. 28 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal with 3 blocks on the season. Defensive player of the year goes to Wilt, and Naz Reid is your most improved. Julius Erving made the All-NBA second team, averaging a nice 23, 8, and 8 with 2 steals. Other than that, nobody else made a first team. We're in the Western Conference, you know, because I got rid of the Houston Rockets. We're taking on the Trailblazers in the first round. Once again, not expecting to lose. We only lost 9 games all season. That's actually the same amount of players we have playing for this team, so it's kind of freaky. But like I said, I am not worried about the playoffs at all. Well, okay, maybe I should be worried because we're going up against Luka. We win in 6. Never mind. Screw you, Luka. Wilt Chamberlain, Western Conference Finals MVP. He's taking on Jason Tatum. He's better than Curry. Wilt Chamberlain, that is. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to say Tatum's better than Curry, all right? I'm a Celtics fan. I might be slightly biased, but I'm not that biased, all right? I'm not crazy. The Harlem Globetrotters win an NBA championship. Wilt Chamberlain is your Finals MVP, and we move on to the next season. The first wave of legends being added to the league to stop the Harlem Globetrotters is Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and Marc Gasol. I can't explain any of these selections for you. They just felt like fun ones. They're also joining Victor and Scoot. So the draft class is already loaded, but it's going to be extra loaded because let me tell you, these Globetrotters are not going to go down easy. Jordan goes back to the Wizards, Charles Barkley and Popovich become best friends, and the Jazz now have Marc Gasol. Oh, and the Thunder still get Victor, which means the Thunder are going to be really good. But once again, the Harlem Globetrotters are the Harlem Globetrotters. They also got this guy called Wilt. So I definitely don't think they're going to lose anytime soon. They just got a crack team. Oh, they got Dario. I got to get rid of goodbye. Sorry, Dario. Go find a new team. Nicholas, Mr. Smith Jr. No, you got to find a new team. Baba? No, you guys also got to find a new team. Now, I would just lower their overalls and keep them on the team, but those players actually do good in 2K. With Ty Washington, I've never seen this man average more than 7 points a game. Either way, you guys know the team. I don't really have anything to show you guys until we get to the end of the season, because not much is going to change. I mean, the rookies being added is going to be cool. See if they can do anything to beat us, but so far, no. We only have 1 loss through the first month of basketball. I mean, let's be honest, I don't got to show you the roster every single season, because it's not going to change. We we lose to Victor and Shea. Shea had 31 points, that's cool and all, but Josh Giddey had 23 assists, dude. He is a passing god. I don't know how he does it, dude, but his tendencies are crazy. Good for Giddey, good for the Thunder. You love to see it. Hate that they had to beat us, but Julius, Erving, and Wilt Chamberlain combined for 80 points, so we'll be fine. Wilt Chamberlain, I love you. MVP, he's better than Luka. 27, 15, 5, 1, and 3 blocks a game. This still is your MVP showing up for the Globetrotters. Rookie of the Year, who's it gonna be? Jordan, Barkley, or Marc Gasol? It's Michael Jordan, of course it is. 30 points, 13 rebounds, 11. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad Wilt won it. I know he's the team we're rooting for and all. Jordan should have won MVP. Those numbers are crazy. Steven Silas, Coach of the Year. You're welcome. We carried you to a Coach of the Year award. We went 72 and 10. First round, we're taking on the Utah Jazz. More like the Utah goodbye, go home, you're bad. Second round, Denver Nuggets. Hello, Nikola Jokic. You know what? Jokic honestly could be a Harlem Globetrotter type player. Fat, chunky, white dude who passes really well. That sounds like your average YMCA pickup game, but you know what? Also, Jokic isn't fat by any means. I don't want to go and actually say he's fat. It's just a joke that everyone in the NBA makes, so don't take me as a Jokic hater. He's one of the only jerseys I own. I love Nikola Jokic. I also have a Devin Booker jersey and Vince Carter jersey. So I don't know. A lot of people hate Devin Booker. Vince Carter is one of my favorite players, and I love Jokic as well. This year, Trae Young is stepping up to the throne. He's trying to beat the Globetrotters. Honestly, Trae Young, another guy who probably could have been a Globetrotter. Oh, speaking of jerseys, I forgot to mention I once owned a Jared Sullinger jersey. It's actually the only jersey that I've bought myself or picked out in person. I went to a Celtics game when I was younger. I wanted a Sully jersey. I'm probably the biggest Jared Sullinger fan on the internet. Harlem Globetrotters, they won a championship. Shout out to Wilt. Every YouTuber has their players, their meme players that are kind of inside jokes for their channel, and mine's always going to be Jared Sullinger. Or honestly, it could be Jordan Nora as well. Jordan Nora and Sullinger are both my guys. Not only is Jordan Nora one of my guys, his dad's actually liked multiple of my tweets on Twitter, so that's kind of cool. And by the way, if you ever use Twitter, follow me on it. I don't know why you're not already. That's kind of messed up, dude. The next few Warriors joining the NBA. Well, I can't say Warriors because that's a team. I mean, I guess I should say sacrifices because the Globetrotters are still going to beat them. Either way, the 3 players joining the league. Logan Paul. Now, if you remember Logan Paul, I did a video way back of when I put Logan Paul in the NBA. It's a banger. One of the cooler videos I've done, and yeah, now he's in this draft class. He makes a return, along with Shaq and Steve Nash. Once again, no rhyme or reason why I'm using these players. I just wanted to throw them in here. The team is still the normal team, except the professor is now better than Jason Williams. Also, Xavier Booker, sorry, gonna release you. You don't gotta be here. Also, by the way, this video I put up in a poll. It ended up coming in second out of all of the options I released. And if you know the poll I'm talking about, you'll remember which one has the most votes, and heck, you probably voted for it. That video would be I sent the NBA back to 2003, but I made crazy changes. Or maybe it's something like I went back to 2003 and changed everything. I can't remember what I wrote in the poll. Don't worry, I'm still planning on that video. I saw your guys' response, but I'm working on making sure it's super special. It's going to be a long project type video. It's going to be a similar project type video as I rebuilt every single expansion team in every 2K. I know that's not the actual title. You get what I'm saying. So it might take a couple days to produce and edit and fix and work on. And I'm also trying to get some special guests in the video. But yes, that video's in the works. I plan on doing it. It just hasn't come out yet. I haven't even started on it because I'm trying to get other content creators to be in it. Michael Jordan, MVP, 29 triple-double. Shaq, your Rookie of the Year. Ooh, Luka and Shaq is a cool duo. Allen Iverson, Harlem Globetrotter represents, 6th Man of the Year. You love to see it. Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year. Amon Thompson, Most Improved. But we still went 72 and 10. Julius, Erving, and Wilt Chamberlain made the first team. You can see his stats right here. I'm not going to go and read every single one, all right? I'm sure that gets tedious in videos. Yeah, I want to show you guys what's happening in the video, but I'm not going to sit here, read everything off. Then we get a 6-hour video, and you guys are like, boo, I'm bored. I don't want it to happen. By the way, we are dominating the competition. We swept the first 2 rounds, and now we're in the conference finals taking on OKC. They got a good team, but we beat them in 6, and it's a rematch with the Celtics. They now have Jordan Poole, which is really odd that Jordan Poole's there. I watched a TikTok 2 weeks ago, and it's one of those TikToks where it's kind of like this, but instead of simulating their career on 2K, they just kind of use wheels, and the wheels decide what happens. And it's kind of cool. It ended up being Jordan Poole plays 3 more seasons with the Warriors, then he ends up on the Celtics. He wins 2 titles with the Celtics, and then retires as a Warrior. It's one of those kind of things. And if you've ever used TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. By the way, 7-game series here. Did not expect us to have this close of a series against the Boston Celtics, but hey, they are my favorite team, so I'm not too upset at it. I'm going to be upset upset if we lose, though. Please tell me we keep this really big lead. 2-point game, 49 seconds left. I'm sure you guys want to see the Harlem Globetrotters and their courts in action, so although they probably will win this, let's go ahead and jump in. 49 seconds left in this game. Tatum has the ball guarded by Jamal Crawford, which, by the way, Jamal Crawford has been on Inside the NBA and TNT and stuff like that lately as Tatum nails the shot. Makes it a tied game, but I saw Jamal Crawford get covered in popcorn and cross and break ankles of a bunch of random backstage people, so that was kind of cool. Either way, 29 seconds, AI taking it to the rack. It's blocked by Robert Williams. Why did you go for the fancy stuff? I mean, I get why you went for a fancy-ass layup like that. You're a Harlem Globetrotter, but with a game on the line in Game 7 of the NBA Finals, you go ahead and try to do this on Robert Williams? I mean, I hate to say it kind of looks like Allen Iverson is hip thrusting into Robert Williams mid-air, but he's actually going for a layup. I promise you he's not throwing his nuts in Robert Williams' face. But he might as well throw his nuts away because he got no ball. Well, he has big balls for trying to take that layup, but small brain because that was an awful play and the Celtics might hit a game winner here in Game 7. Jason Tatum dribbling out the clock, 6 seconds, gets a screen from Sengun. He's going to pull up a mid-range and it goes in. Oh my God. Jason Tatum just delivered one of the clutchest shots I've ever seen in 2K. 2.7 seconds left. Game on the line. Could the Harlem Globetrotters force an overtime or are they going to choke it? Don't give it to the professor. Don't give it. They give it to Julius. Julius, corner three. He pulls over Jaylen Brown and it's good. Oh my God. Julius Erving, you legend. Dr. J does it. I don't care if my mic spikes. Holy hell. What a shot. Julius Erving crying tears of joy in the corner. Allen Iverson helping him out. He just hit one of the sickest shots. Nah, this was crazy. This was crazy. This was a beautiful shot. If this doesn't go like viral on TikTok or something, I don't even... Boys, you are witnessing an all-time Little Codeine classic video right now, and if you haven't already, subscribe and like, because where else do you... Well, you probably see moments like this on every other My League channel, but hey, I'm also cool, so subscribe. But oh my God, the game-winning three, the NBA Finals 3, Julius Erving, he turns at the crowd. He doesn't care about the basket. He knows he's him. Shout out to Wilt Chamberlain. He's your Finals MVP. Caps off one crazy NBA game. Game 7, dude. Game 7. Julius Erving ices it to win the game. Unbelievable. Harlem Globetrotters win another NBA championship. Wilt Chamberlain. We already saw all of that. I cannot believe Julius hit that shot, dude. I'm over here smiling like a little kid. That was deadass the coolest moment I've ever had in 2K. And a lot of people ask me, why do I do 2K videos? 2K is a bad video game, blah, 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 blah. It's for those moments, man. You don't get moments like those very often, but when you do, it makes the game a lot of fun, dude. That was absolutely unreal. Oh, by the way, this is how I've been adding random people. I just kind of scroll through all of the shared DNAs. I didn't even realize that I was doing this and talking at the same time, so now you know what I've been doing. You know what? For fun, let's put in 96 Dennis Rodman. I don't know how much he's gonna do in 2K. He's always really awful in every other simulation, but hey, 37-year-old Dennis Rodman about a hoop? Probably not, but I'll add him in here just because why not? Dennis Rodman, Travis Scott, and Kobe Bryant, welcome back to the NBA. Well, not welcome back. Travis Scott was never here, but Kobe and Dennis Rodman, welcome back. But why not throw in Travis Scott? We already got Logan Paul. Why not throw in Travis Scott? Make it even crazier. By the way, did I just lose a Harlem Globetrotter? I didn't even check retirements. I don't see anybody here that is a Globetrotter, so I think we're good unless there's one hiding down. Nope, I think we're all set. Nobody retired. There were a lot of retirements. Oh my God, it's like half the league. Now, this is the 5th and final season, but after that playoff series, I have to make one real quick change because let's be honest, after that, the new name for Julius Erving, well, it's nothing you would have expected. Well, maybe you would have expected if you saw me type in the first name and then you got the second. Listen, it's the GOAT. Yeah, Julius Erving is now the GOAT to me. Screw Wilt Chamberlain, Allen. No, Julius Erving, welcome. You've been reborn as the GOAT. Michael Jordan, he never existed. The real GOAT is Julius Erving. Wilt Chamberlain wins another MVP, 23, 12, 6, and a steal, 2.4 blocks. I think the wildest part of this is that he's shooting 28% from the three-point line, which means he's at least attempting three-point shots. I just can't imagine Wilt Chamberlain shooting a three. Kobe Bryant, Rookie of the Year on the Warriors. Is Curry still kicking around? Because that's one heck of a duo. Jordan wins Defensive Player of the Year. Scoot is your most improved, and we went 75-7. Oh, and shout out to Jabari Smith Jr. for finding a home in LA and making the All-NBA third team. He was here, and then I released him, and then he signed with Atlanta, and then he did something. You know what? Shout out Jabari Smith. I'm proud of you, son. I don't know why I called him son. We look nothing alike, one. And two, we're the same exact age, I'm pretty sure, so I don't know how that would work. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and just breeze through the playoffs because that's what we do. We're the Harlem Globetrotters. Nobody can beat, well, Boston almost beat us, but nobody anymore. Wilt's your Finals MVP. Tatum, oh my God, is Tatum Tatum's still around. It may not be the Celtics, but it is still Jason Tatum. He's back for revenge. He has joined the Cavaliers. No Donovan Mitchell, but still Darius Garland's there, Jared Allen is there, and now Herb Jones is there as well. Can Jason Tatum dethrone the GOAT, or is he going to lose once again, this time in a not close series? I don't know. Why did I hit Simcast? Did not mean to. Sim through game. Oh, they won. Maybe I should have Simcasted since they won. It's a tied series, 2-2. We go up. This is a game 6, so this I will Simcast. Jason Tatum, get out of here. We beat you last year. We're going to beat you again. Hopefully this time it's not such crazy circumstances, although, hey, man, that's an all-time classic moment. Up 3, 37 seconds left, but because last time we jumped in, it was so memorable, I feel like we have to jump into this game against Jason Tatum. So play game. Jump in. Let's hop on in. Jared Allen is at the free throw line, and these shots could be absolutely huge. He greens the first one. I don't know what this camera angle is. Thank you. Took them long enough to switch it. Look at Jared Allen. He has an afro. You know why he has an afro? Because he's such a big fan of the GOAT, Julius Erving. 1-point game. Allen Iverson working on Darius Garland. We just need a quick score, 2-for-1 type opportunity, and then this game is pretty much over. They'd have to make a 3, and I don't know how likely. Oh my god, AI, what a spin and delay. This time it works. He didn't get blocked. Robert Williams wasn't down low. This time he dribbles through the entire team, takes one sick layup animation, and nails it. Here we go, though. The Cavs game on the line. 21 seconds left. They need a 3. They got Tatum. They got Darius. A bunch of really good options for shooting the ball. Oh, they got Darius Bane and Anthony Melton. They got so many shooters. Tatum, you're wide. Oh, he should have took that. Tatum is tired. No stamina. They give it to Darius. Darius almost drops the ball. Guarded by Allen Iverson. Back to Tatum. Tatum, clock winding down. 4 seconds left. He's not moving. He's just going to pull a contested shot. He's not him. He's not Kobe. He's not him. He's him. He's him. He made it. Oh my god. He's Tatum. He's him. He's Kobe. He nailed it. We are going into overtime. Back-to-back classic jump-in situations with Tatum. Oh my god. This is an all-timer. This might be the favorite video I've ever done. I'm going to promote this way too much. This is a classic, yo. And although this is a classic, I'm still not sitting through 5 minutes of overtime. So we're going to slowly Simcast until we get close. But with a minute to go and we're up by 7, I think the game's pretty much over, and it is. Although Jason Tatum hit a crazy shot to force overtime, overtime was just not close, so we didn't get a jump in. Tatum 28, 5 and 7. Desmond Bane 24. Darius Garland had 22 and 13. They tried their best. They had one heck of a shot, and then when it came to overtime, guess what? They choked, which is kind of sad. The GOAT 29 and 11. His name is that for a reason. Shout out to Julius Erving. Globetrotters are champions once again. The GOAT wins finals MVP. He deserves it. Crazy shots from Julius Erving, crazy shots from Tatum, and all around a pretty crazy video. In 5 seasons, the Harlem Globetrotters were easily the best team in basketball. I'm pretty sure they won every single championship. They didn't win the first one, I don't believe. No, which one did they lose? Why do I not remember them losing a championship? They're 4-time champion. I do not remember who we lost to. Hold up, let me go check this before I go crazy. Oh, what am I saying? We haven't lost one yet. I don't know why. I thought this was the 5th and final season. I'm wrong. I'm a liar. I am so sorry. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to count. Why did I think this was the 5th season? What? Ah, it's because the player I looked at when I looked at the seasons, it's because they used to be a Rockets player who I replaced with Vince Carter. So technically, this player has played for the Harlem Globetrotters for 5 years, but it's because it was a former Rockets player who's technically only played 4 seasons. So we got a whole nother season to go, boys. I faked you out. I faked myself out. We got a whole nother season. Oh, I forgot to put crazy rookies in the draft class too. No, all we got is Caleb Holt. I believe this is Gilbert Arenas' son. Anybody else notable? I don't think so. I don't know any of these guys. I think this is like the 2026. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. If you know the players who are in the 2026 draft class, you're either A, creep, or B, like basketball way too much to be looking at sophomores in high school and what they're gonna do in the NBA. It's just mind-blowing to me. Because half of these players might not even be in the NBA. They might not even play. They might switch and play golf for a season. I don't know. Also, White Chocolate retired and the professor's now a 73 overall for some reason. That's cool and all. It doesn't really matter to me. I just gotta get rid of Dante DiVincenzo, Colin Gillespie. Is it Gillespie? Gillespie? I don't know how it's pronounced. Either way, simulating the 5th and final season for real this time. Man, I bet you people left the video. I bet you 20 bucks. If you're watching this right now, you owe me 20 bucks because people definitely clicked off, left the video, and then they're like, oh, it's over. So sad. Instead of like checking the time and seeing that secretly I forgot that I have a whole nother season to do. Oh, well, you live and you learn, I guess, except I never learn because I don't know how to read. I'm blind. I'm colorblind. Not actually. I gotta realize in a lot of my videos, not everyone who watches one video has seen another video, so I can't keep saying that I'm dyslexic or blind or colorblind or any of these normal jokes, because then people are gonna actually think I don't know how to read or count or do anything. I just say those anytime I screw up on something. Jordan steals the final MVP. This guy's your rookie of the year. Justin Edwards, sixth man. Defensive player of the year, also Michael Jordan. Oh, and would you look at that, the GOAT on the All-NBA first team, where he belongs. We also got Victor, Tatum, LaMelo Ball, Jordan, whatever. We don't care about any of these guys. Let's win another NBA championship. Round 1, we are up against the real-life Harlem Globetrotters and the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, currently, they're not the Harlem Globetrotters, maybe back during the Showtime era, but you get what I'm trying to say. Game 6 against the OKC Thunder. We do not win. Oh my god, we got a Game 7 in the conference finals. There's no way that the Thunder have built a team better than Vince Carter, AI, Wilt Chamberlain, Julius Erving. Those draft picks definitely help, but not enough. Well, I hope not enough. Can we please win this game? Thank you. Thank you for letting us win this game. We're going up against LaMelo Ball. I was really worried we were going to lose that game and not go back to the NBA Finals, but we are here. Jared Allen this time has left his team we just beat to go to a different team that we're about to beat. First it was Tatum, now Jared Allen's pulling a Tatum. Here we go. Game 1, we beat them. Game 2, we also beat them. Game 3, we also beat them. Game 4, they win. Shockingly, I thought we were going to get a sweep. Don't come back down 3. Okay, whew. Harlem Globetrotters, NBA champions, 5th straight year. Yes, actually 5 this time. And with that, the video ends. We win in 6. Hornets, you're some bums. The GOAT is Vince Carter. Well, not technically. The real GOAT is Julius Erving. Shout out to Dr. J. Hope you guys enjoy the video. As always, been your boy Little Codeine. Peace out.